Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a monthly favorites and flops video. I'm going to be talking about my favorite products that I discovered this month and the products that I considered a flop. I don't have too many products this month, so this video will be short and sweet. So I'm going to get right to it and start with my monthly favorites. The first product that I absolutely fell in love with this month is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. Guys, I know that this has been around for a hot minute and I know it has been a favorite by many for a hot minute, but I actually just tried this for the first time this month and fell in love. It is one of my favorite foundations. Like, I know so many YouTubers like that I watch really love this foundation. It is one of the best one of the most recommended drugstore foundations, and seriously guys, it is incredible. It is very, very beautiful on the skin. Like, it looks so natural, it looks so smooth, it looks so flawless on the skin. It makes your skin look more plump and juicy. Like, that kind of sounds weird, does it not? But like, when I say that, I mean like it looks more hydrated and healthy and, not as, dull. So that is really nice. It looks very, very natural looking. It doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, although you can build it up. So I'd say it's about medium buildable coverage. I'd say it's more on the medium side. Like, it is, I feel like ever since using that Smashbox foundation, even though I don't love that foundation, man, the coverage is incredible on that. I'm gonna try that one again because I'm really upset about the fact that I can't make it work on my skin. So I need to keep trying, but this one is a little bit lighter in coverage than something like the Smashbox or, those more full coverage foundations, but it is definitely buildable. So you can build it, you can add some, thin layers to get your desired coverage, and it doesn't get cakey very easily. It's very forgiving. And I think that it really just looks so nice. It's long wearing for sure. It's definitely, I've never done the 24 hours because I just don't think my skin could handle that. I can't do it. Being an esthetician and knowing the effects of not washing your face every night, I cannot do it. I could not ever test this for 24 hours. Like, this is a foundation that is budget friendly. It's really nice. I definitely recommend it. And it is one of my new favorites and I'm super excited about it. So moving on from that one, which I could talk about all day long, is I will move on to another one that I absolutely fell in love with. I think this foundation is incredible. Is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing. I was very excited to try this, but also very like, is that gonna work though? And I don't know how the technology works. I don't know the science of that. But what I do know is it looks great, and it looks great all day. Like, I tried this on and it went on beautifully. Actually, it went on almost similarly to the Infallible. It just looks so natural yet so even. Like, it makes you just look so rested and healthy, and it just makes your skin look stunning, and my skin is not always stunning. So I absolutely love these two foundations. I think that this one is very cool in the way that it self-refreshes. I think it does. I really honestly believe that that is a true claim to the foundation, because I didn't experience I've experienced minimal creasing, which I do experience a lot of during the day, typically on my forehead and these lines, underneath my eyes, sometimes around my nose, sometimes on my chin. And the only area I found maybe creased a touch, was my wrinkles in my forehead. And I'm telling you, I don't think I've ever found a foundation that doesn't. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I think by the end of the day, every single time, there will be some sort of creasing or fading around that area. And this was like minimal, like it was pretty much flawless. And I wore it for quite a while, and I've been, you know, continuing to wear it. I've never had an issue with it. It is buildable. I'd say it's medium buildable coverage. It definitely is buildable, not like full coverage, kind of similar to the coverage in these two. Are these a dupe? I don't know. Like, they're kind of similar in the way, maybe I'll keep that in mind for my next dupe video. I'm gonna have to kind of compare them. But this one just is stunning. I've been loving the natural finish foundations lately, and I just love this one. It really honestly is amazing. It's definitely on the higher end of price, you know, the price range. But if you have the money to spend on a higher end foundation, this is one that I definitely recommend. It is stunning on the skin. It just looks great, and it lasts. It really does. It lasts. And, you know, I think that active force technology is so unique, and it's what makes it unique. Like, it really looks flawless all day long. I was going to say that this might be one of the best foundations in terms of the way that it wears all day. I think it's one of the nicest ones it's at least one of the nicest. Like, I really love this one too though. And like, there's so many foundations that I love. It's hard to choose favorites, guys. It really is. But this month, I discovered both of these this month, and these are by far the two best foundations I tried this month, and possibly in a long time. Like, they are incredible. Moving on, a couple other products that I have been loving are from e.l.f. I did an e.l.f. haul recently where I kind of showed you everything, and then also tried it on in the same video. So the two products that stood out to me from that haul, I mean, I already kind of, the concealer's great. It's a great concealer. That's probably one of the best drugstore concealers so far from what I've tried. But I just think something that stood out to me was these lipsticks. Number one, because they are cheap, guys. These are $3 US. A $3 lipstick, come on, I'm wearing it today. It has incredible pigmentation. It is very smooth. It's not drying whatsoever. And the wear time is incredible for a drugstore lipstick. Very hard on my lipstick, and this held up. And I mean, for $3, how can you go wrong? This color is stunning. I love this color, and they have a pretty good variety in color. So I did really like these. These are the Seriously satin lipsticks, and I think that's another reason why I like it, because it is a satin finish. I really love satin finish because it's that matte kind of, it's not really glossy and shiny, but it still has a bit of something to kind of juice it up a bit. And then the last one on my favorite list is the highlight by e.l.f. and Nabella Noor. I really like it. I'm wearing it today. It is absolutely stunning. Like, it is very shiny, but you can also make it like natural. It's very buildable. And for a gold highlight, this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm impressed with it, is for a gold highlight. I'm not super into like really gold. I feel like really gold on the face is definitely more for darker skin tones, but this one is a pretty universal gold. Like, it's not too dark, so I think that it would work for a lot of people, and that's really nice. I guess while we're at it, I could swatch the lipstick as well. Like, look at the pigmentation on that. Incredible. So stunning. And for the price, it's really nice. So those are my favorites for this month. I was really impressed with the fact that the majority of them were drugstore. Now, that being said, I did try a lot of drugstore products. I did also do a ColourPop launch review recently, the Mauve collection. I loved all of those products as well. It's just, you know, I've used ColourPop eyeshadows before, I've used their glosses before, I've used their blush, you know what I mean? So I actually only have one flop this month, so that is impressive. But this is probably one of my least favorite products I've used in a very long time. I really don't like it. And that is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I felt like it just looked awful from the beginning. I felt like it looked dull. It did not sit well on the skin. It kind of made my skin look dry. It didn't, you know, soak up into the skin. You could see it. It's like that makeup look. It did not look natural. And I just felt like it wore so quickly and so awful. Like it looked awful by the end of the day. That being said, I love e.l.f. as a brand. Pretty much everything else that I've tried by them, I've loved. But this just was really disappointing and something that I definitely don't recommend. I don't even think it's worth the dollars that it is, even though it's cheap. But yeah, like if you're looking for something from e.l.f., their concealers are amazing. Their lipsticks, like I said, the highlights, you know, I've used some of their eyeshadows. Those bite-sized shadows are incredible. So e.l.f. as a brand is incredible, but this definitely just didn't make the cut. So that is pretty much it, guys. That was short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you guys, if you are looking for products, got some ideas and some recommendations. And I hope you guys enjoyed them just as much as I did. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, select all so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and have a great day, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.